Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be working on our phonics again and a little bit of literacy skills as well. So remember to always be reviewing your vowel sounds, right? And our short vowel sounds are, well, first of all, the names of the letters are A, E, I, O, U. And remember the short sounds for the vowels are A, E, A, A. The U sound is a very short, quick sound as compared to the O. They're very similar, but the O sound is a little bit of a longer sound. Okay, remember again. A, E, A, A. And the long vowel sounds say their names, right? A, E, I, O, U. Those are the vowels. And remember that the Y at the end of the word sounds like an I or an E sound. All right, we're going to be making CVC words with the letter vowel, the vowel sound E in the middle. That's the short sound, So we have the first one, and the first one is bed. Bed, boys and girls. So the first letter we need to think about makes the B sound. Which letter makes the B sound? I hope that you said the letter B. B. All right, now listen carefully for that middle sound again. Is it like A, like an A? Is it like the letter E? Is it I, like I? Is it O, like ah? Or is it U, ed, I hope you said the letter E, B, and then we got to look at the last letter. Okay, the last letter sound. B, D, D. We're thinking of the consonant D. Now remember, boys and girls, a lot of our friends get confused between the B and the D. They're always looking at each other, right? The B and the D, right? They're always looking at each other. The B has the belly and the D has a derriere. That's how I like to tell our children, right? That they have the derriere. When you're walking, your behind is behind you, and the belly is in front of you, in front of the stick. All right. The next word that we have here is web. Web. A lot of our friends get confused with the W sound. They think it sounds like W. They think it sounds like a D sound. And so anyway, but it's the letter W. Again, it's the short E sound. We, and then focus on the last ending sound. B, web. So I hope you said the letter B for that. W-E-B, web. Now, even if we covered out this last sound, okay, W-E, the short sound, we. Of course, a lot of our friends know the W-E as the word we, which is a sight word, right? Gotta practice our short sounds and our long sounds, but web. But primarily our short sounds initially until they really get them, those vowel sounds. All right, the next word is a pen. Boys and girls, what letter makes the P? It's a punching letter, right? Sound. P. Hope that you said the letter P. Again, we're practicing that and that is the short E sound. Pen. What letter makes that sound? The letter N. Pen. P-E-N. Pen. All right, last one. 10. Okay, so the letter T. Now, again, the short E sound. All right, and the last sound is and it like disappeared on me. I'm gonna have to borrow one from here. Let's see. And it rhymes with pen, 10. Here we go. See? 10. Okay. So pen and 10 rhyme because they end the same way. All right. So the next thing we're going to be doing, now that we reviewed our CVC words, is we're going to practice our rhyming. Speaking of 10 and pen, I know how much you love this book. It's called Come Rhyme With Me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it, and then I have you on your end, when you're watching the video, I'm going to let you finish that, okay? All right. A is for alligator snoozing in the sun. If you dare to tickle him, you'd better start to. I hope you said run. Son, run. B is for bear sitting on a rug, eating all your chocolates and waiting for a. What do you think rhymes with rug? Rug. What do you think he's waiting for? What do you think he's waiting for? A hug? Rug. Hug. They both end in ug. C is for caterpillar falling from a tree. If you do not catch her, she will drop into your. And that's a cup of warm tea. Tree. T. D is for dragon, who is a skillful flyer. If you come too close, he'll toast you with his fire. Flyer, fire. E is for elephant with a touch of the flu, waking up the monkeys with a loud choo. Flu. Achoo! F is for fox, who raids a chicken coop and frowns as he steps in lots of chicken. Let's see. Coop. Poop. Yuck. G is for gorilla, who's got 10 useful toes, 9 of them for walking, and 1 to pick his. Oh, what do you think rhymes with toes? Nose. Ew. He's picking his nose with his toes. H is for hippo, who's very large and fat. If one should ever sit on you, he would squash you flat. Fat. Flat. They both end in at. I is for iguana, a scary little creature, frightening your classmates and most of all your teacher. Creature teacher. J is for jaguar, who has lots of spots. Get out your pencil and connect the dots. Spots, dots. K is for kangaroo, with a baby in her pouch, jumping up and down on grandma's leather couch. Pouch. Couch. L is for llama, who you shouldn't poke or hit, because when they get angry, those llamas sure can hit, spit. Hit, spit. M is for moose, with huge antlers on his head. They must be such a nuisance when he's sleeping on his bed. Head, bed. N is for newt, who left her water hole to live happily ever after in our toilet bowl. Whole bowl. O is for owl, who sees with large round eyes. He catches anything that runs or hops or flies. Eyes, flies. P is for platypus, swimming in the muck. Her body is all furry and the rest is like a. What do you think rhymes with muck? It looks a little bit like another animal, the platypus, right? A duck. Muck, duck. Q is for quail, who got nipped on her legs when she sat by mistake on the wrong nest of, let's see, legs, eggs. R is for raccoon, who raps all day and night. He snaps his fingers to the beat until he gets it night right. S is for skunk, who squirts a smelly spray on unsuspecting Rufus, who just came out to, let's see, what do you think he said? Spray, play. I hope you said play. T is for toucan, who lets out an awful shriek to show off all her feathers and her yellow beak, right? Shriek, beak. U is for unicorn, whose coat is soft and white. But if you ever catch one, you'd better hold on tight. White, tight. V is for vultures, who are a hungry bunch. They circle in the sky until they find their lunch. Bunch, lunch. W is for whale, who squirts his water jet high into the sky and leaves you soaking wet. Jet, wet. X is for X-ray fish, who's got nothing to hide. She swims around while showing all the bones she has inside. Hide inside. Y is for yak, who woke up with a scare to find he was grazing in his underwear. That's so funny. Scare, underwear, scare wear. Z is for zebra, who loves her stripes, of course. Without them, a zebra would just look like a horse. Of course. Horse. All right, boys and girls. Can you hear their loud applause, clapping hands and hooves and paws? Now that you know every rhyme, they want to hear you one more time. Rhyme time. And one of our favorite songs that we like to sing in the classroom was Down by the Bay, right? Because it's a great rhyming song. So if you can find the words on YouTube or Google it, it's a great way for the kids to practice their rhyming skills. So let's do a quick example. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bee with a sunburned knee? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a llama wearing pink pajamas? Down by the bay. Did you ever have a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay. And you can try that at home with your parents, boys and girls, like coat, a goat wearing a coat. Let's see, a duck driving a truck, a cow taking a bow, a pig wearing a wig. So there's so many ways that you can rhyme using this song. I hope you will have that at home and try it. And I think you'll find it very, very funny. All right. That's all for now. Big hug and kiss. Until we see each other next. Bye, guys.